President Trump has really got to think about it. Who put him in office? The American rancher, the rural farmer, by a widespread margin, voted for President Trump. And I really think he needs to listen to him.
The only price we have that's high is beef, and we'll get that down. Now, one of the things we're thinking about doing is beef from Argentina.
Some farmers are calling the move a betrayal of the American rancher.
The traders on the market use this as an excuse to drive the feeder cattle board down and live cattle board down. What that did essentially is it trickled back into the local auction markets. It took billions of dollars out of the hands, out of the pockets of the cow-calf producers in the United States.
That's correct.
Speaking for us personally, it cost us a couple $100,000 in valuation.
Looks like we've lost around $200 a head in value. That would be around a $17 billion hit. This is at a time when these producers were getting close to being profitable after decades of losing money and losing equity.
It's the first time they've made money in a long time. It's the first time they've been in the black. And to have that rug pulled out from under them while they're getting their loans paid down and everything else is a pretty tough blow for them.
One thing President Trump is admitting to is the high price of beef. And he just posted, I've asked the DOJ to immediately begin an investigation into the meatpacking companies who are driving up the price of beef through illicit collusion.
Doesn't it sound like we're in 2023, 2024 when Joe Biden was talking about exactly the same thing?
I think everybody needs to understand that the cattle industry and the beef industry are two separate things. And the big packers that control the beef industry, they set the price really, and they are driving this with their imports.
They have all the controlling contracts with the Walmarts, the Safeways. So when you get an independent producer trying to sell meat to one of those places, they can't get into that marketplace.
They'll force the little guy to leverage themselves to the hilt, and then they pull the rug out from underneath him, and the little guy goes broke. It's a game plan we've seen before. It's a game plan we'll see again.
Meat packers are selling box beef higher to the retailer, who in turn is charging America's consumers record high prices for beef at the retail level.
The price of cattle has absolutely nothing to do with the price of beef.
That's correct.
It sounds silly, but that's exactly what it is. As long as box beef trade continues to be steady or higher, that means that the packers are moving the boxes to the retail segment. That means the retail segment is going someplace with it at a profit. And unless the consumer just totally shuts off buying it in mass, the price is going to stay pretty close to where it's at.
I just made a video talking about our own family's experience buying half a cow and how different it is to be able to purchase from a local farmer directly instead of having to interface with the beef market. And then I saw this video from A More Perfect Union, and I want to talk about it because they raise a number of good points. Now, in the before times, before all of this nightmare that we're living now, one of the key areas of focus for my work was sustainable local food economies. And everything that these cattle ranchers said here is correct. The cattle market is not the same thing as the beef market.